Hello friends, start with 2 pounds, or about 900 grams of ground beef. Crack in 2 eggs, they'll help bind everything together and keep the roll tender. Add 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, and 1 teaspoon of paprika. Next, grate 1 onion. As soon as you start, that familiar aroma fills the air. It's the smell of the kitchen coming alive. Onions not only add sweetness and moisture to the beef, but they're also full of antioxidants that support heart health. Add it to the bowl. Then finely chop a bunch of fresh parsley. That touch of green brings brightness and a hint of freshness to balance the rich meat. Add it in too. Mix everything well by hand, just like our mothers and grandmothers used to. There's something grounding about mixing with your hands, feeling the ingredients come together, knowing you're building something delicious from scratch. Now, let's prepare the potatoes. Cut 5 medium potatoes into large pieces. Place them into a pot. Fill it with water. And add 1 teaspoon of salt. Cover with a lid and cook over medium heat for about 30 to 40 minutes until soft. While the potatoes cook, place a large sheet of parchment paper on your work surface. Then, spread the seasoned ground beef right on top, shaping it into a large, even square. Take your time with this step. Try to keep the thickness even, pressing gently with your hands or a spatula. Now, let's make the filling. In a frying pan, melt half a stick, or about 60 grams of butter over medium heat. Add a drizzle of olive oil to keep the butter from burning. Grate 2 cloves of garlic on a mini grater. As you do, that familiar aroma immediately fills the air. Garlic has this way of waking up the kitchen, warm, bold, and comforting all at once. Add it to the melted butter and sauté just until fragrant, letting that beautiful smell spread through the room. Dice 2 carrots into small cubes. Their bright orange color already brings a little sunshine to the cutting board. I always love how carrots add that hint of sweetness and such a cheerful tone to any dish. Plus, they're full of beta-carotene, which keeps our eyes strong and our skin glowing. Friends, it's wonderful to know where you're watching from. Share your city and country, and US friends, tell me your state as well. Feel free to ask any questions about the recipe in the comments, and I'll get back to you as soon as I see them. Add them to the pan and let them sizzle gently in that buttery garlic. The aroma alone feels like comfort in the making. Then, dice one red bell pepper into small cubes. As you cut, just look at that deep ruby color. It's like holding a little piece of summer in your hands. Red peppers have this gentle sweetness that fills the kitchen with warmth. If you found this video helpful, please consider liking it. It's a simple way to show your support. Friends, for more content like this, make sure to subscribe and enable notifications so you don't miss any new recipes. Add them straight into the pan and give a little stir. The moment they hit the heat, their color seems to glow even brighter. Now, take one yellow bell pepper and dice it the same way. Its sunny color always lifts my mood. It's bright, cheerful, and somehow makes the whole dish feel happier. Yellow peppers bring a light, fresh flavor and are full of vitamin C and antioxidants that do wonders for our health. Add them to the pan with the red peppers and listen to that soft sizzle. It's the sound of all those colors and flavors coming to life. Give everything a final stir, just until the vegetables turn tender and glossy. Then remove the pan from the heat and let them cool slightly. Now it's time to layer the filling. Spread the sautéed vegetables evenly over the ground beef square. They'll add both sweetness and color to every slice. Then, in a clean pan, drizzle a little olive oil and let it warm over medium heat. While it heats, finely chop about 7 ounces or 200 grams of mushrooms. I always love this step. There's something peaceful about slicing mushrooms, their soft texture and earthy scent filling the air. Mushrooms are such a gift from nature. Low in calories, but full of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that support our immune system and energy. Add the mushrooms to the hot pan. As soon as they touch the oil, they start to sizzle softly and release that deep, comforting aroma. It reminds me of autumn dinners, when the air outside was cool and the kitchen felt extra cozy. Stir them occasionally until they turn golden and tender, about 5 to 7 minutes. Once they're ready, spread the mushrooms evenly over the vegetables. Their earthy flavor ties everything together beautifully. Finally, grate 5 ounces, or about 150 grams of Emmental cheese. I love using Emmental for its gentle, nutty flavor and the way it melts so beautifully. It creates that creamy layer that holds everything together. Sprinkle it generously over the top. As it melts, it'll hold everything together with that lovely nutty flavor and creamy texture. Now for the best part, the roll. Carefully use the parchment paper to help you roll the beef into a tight, even log. Take your time with this step. It's a little like wrapping up all those flavors and memories inside one beautiful package. To make the marinade, take a small bowl, add 2 tablespoons of ketchup, 4 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1 teaspoon of grain Dijon mustard, and 2 tablespoons of honey. As you stir, watch how the colors blend into a rich, glossy sauce. The scent is sweet and savory all at once. It's the kind of aroma that makes you look forward to the first bite. Now, brush the beef roll generously with this marinade, covering every side. Take your time here. This coating will caramelize beautifully in the oven, giving the roll that deep golden shine. Wrap the roll snugly in foil. Place it on a baking tray and bake in a preheated oven at 360 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius for 1 hour. Now check if the potatoes are tender by piercing them with a knife. If it slides in easily, they're ready. Now start mashing while they're still warm. That's the secret to getting a smooth, velvety texture without lumps. You can use a masher or even a sturdy fork. Just take your time, pressing and folding until they're soft and airy. Next, finely chop a bunch of green onions. As you slice, the fresh scent fills the air. Crisp and lively, it reminds me of spring mornings when herbs were picked straight from the garden. Green onions add a gentle brightness that perfectly balances the buttery richness of the potatoes. Add them right into the mash. Then take 1 clove of garlic and chop it finely. Garlic has this beautiful way of adding warmth without overpowering, just enough to make every bite feel cozy and flavorful. Add the garlic to the potatoes and stir everything together. Now grate 2 ounces, or about 60 grams, of Parmesan cheese. I love how it melts right into the mash, giving it a velvety texture and that subtle, nutty flavor. Add 2 tablespoons of Philadelphia cream cheese. Finally, season with 1 teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of black pepper. Mix everything together until it's smooth, fluffy, and smells absolutely heavenly. "10 minutes before the roll is done, take it out of the oven and carefully open the foil. That first waft of aroma is incredible. Brush the roll once more with the remaining marinade, letting it glisten in the light. Return it to the oven, uncovered this time, for another 10 minutes. This will let the sauce caramelize perfectly, giving the roll a rich color and deep mouth-watering flavor. Carefully take the beef roll out of the oven. Just look at that beautiful golden glaze. Now slice the roll into thick, even pieces. The filling looks gorgeous: melted cheese, colorful vegetables, and juicy meat all rolled together. Place 1 or 2 slices onto a plate. Then add a few generous spoonfuls of the creamy mashed potatoes right beside them. The contrast of colors and textures makes the plate look so inviting, golden, creamy, and full of warmth. I hope this recipe finds a place in your home, bringing warmth, comfort, and the simple joy of sharing a delicious meal with family. Thank you for cooking with me today. But don't go just yet. There's another cozy and tasty recipe I'd love to share with you. Add 2½ cups or 315 grams of all-purpose flour and half a teaspoon of salt. Give it a quick whisk. This simple step is more powerful than it looks. It not only mixes everything evenly, but also adds a touch of air. Then whisk in 1 tablespoon of sugar, just enough to balance the flavors. Now, spoon the flour mixture into a food processor. Take 2 sticks or 225 grams of cold unsalted butter and cut them into small cubes. Cold butter is the heart of a perfect crust. It's what makes every bite flaky and tender. When the butter melts in the oven, it leaves behind tiny, crisp layers that make the crust so irresistible. Add the butter to the flour and pulse a few times, just until you see little pieces, about the size of peas. Don't blend too much. Those butter bits are your golden ticket to the perfect texture. Next, slowly add 7 tablespoons of ice-cold water. One at a time, pulsing gently after each. Cold water keeps the butter solid, helping the dough form without losing its delicate flakiness. Stop mixing as soon as it starts to come together. A crumbly, soft dough is exactly what we want. Turn the dough out onto your counter and press it gently with your hands. If it feels a little dry, add a teaspoon of cold water at a time until it holds together. Remember, we're not kneading, just coaxing the dough into shape. Keeping the butter cold and the dough tender is the secret to success. Divide the dough into 2 equal halves. Shape each into a round disc. Wrap them snugly in plastic wrap and flatten slightly. I always love this step. It feels calm and familiar, like pressing little promises of something delicious to come. Place the dough discs in the refrigerator for at least an hour. Now take 1 whole chicken and place it in a roasting dish. Gently lift the skin near the breast, just enough to slip your fingers under. I always remember watching my mom do this with such care, as if she were handling something truly precious. Slide in 2/4 of a stick, or 30 grams, each of butter under the skin. As it melts, it keeps the meat moist and fills it with the most wonderful flavor. Next, take 1 lemon and cut it in half. Tuck 1/2 right into the cavity of the chicken. It will release a soft citrus aroma as it roasts, adding brightness to the rich meat. Then add a whole head of garlic. Finish with 2 sprigs of fresh rosemary. Its warm, woodsy scent feels like home, the kind that wraps around you the moment you open the oven door. Now, let's make a simple but flavorful rub. In a small bowl, combine 4 tablespoons of mayonnaise. Mayonnaise may sound unusual, but trust me, it gives the chicken beautifully crisp skin while keeping the inside tender and juicy. 2 teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, and 1 teaspoon of paprika. Grate 3 cloves of garlic on a mini grater. This way, the garlic releases all its oils, blending perfectly into the marinade. Finally, add 2 tablespoons of lemon juice and stir everything together until smooth. Using a brush, coat the chicken generously with this mixture, top, sides, and even underneath. This part always makes me think of my grandmother, slowly brushing the chicken with the same patience she used in every meal she made. She'd always say, "Don't rush. The care you put in now will show on the plate later." While the chicken bakes, let's start on the filling. In a large frying pan, melt 1/4 of a stick or 30 grams of butter over medium heat. The moment that butter hits the pan and starts to sizzle, it feels like the beginning of something wonderful. Finely chop 1 large onion. Onions are the quiet heroes of home cooking. They start sharp, but as they soften, they release a sweetness that feels warm and familiar. They're also rich in antioxidants and help keep our hearts healthy, a small but powerful ingredient. Add them to the butter and sauté for 2 to 3 minutes, just until the kitchen fills with that cozy aroma we all love. Next, finely dice 2 carrots. Their bright orange color brings a cheerful warmth to the pan. It's like adding sunshine to your dish. Carrots don't just add sweetness. They're full of beta-carotene, wonderful for our eyes and immune system. Add them to the onions and sauté together for about 5 to 7 minutes, stirring gently so everything softens evenly. Now chop 7 ounces or 210 grams of mushrooms. They are pure magic in cooking. They soak up butter and flavor like little sponges, turning rich and savory as they cook. They're also packed with B vitamins and antioxidants. Add them to the pan and listen to that soft sizzle. As they release their juices, the smell will remind you of Sunday lunches, when something hearty and delicious was always simmering on the stove. Grate 3 cloves of garlic on a mini grater. Garlic is a natural immune booster, just another reason to love it. And add them in. The scent of garlic as it warms in butter and vegetables is the essence of comfort food. It brings everything together, rich, deep, and full of warmth. Let everything cook together for another 5 minutes. Now, sprinkle in 6 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. This is what gives our filling its luscious, creamy consistency. Stir quickly so the flour coats all the vegetables. Cook for about 2 minutes to remove the raw taste. Then slowly pour in 2 cups or 450 milliliters of chicken broth, stirring constantly to keep it smooth. You'll see it start to thicken. That's when you add 1.5 cups or 350 milliliters of heavy cream. The cream makes the sauce velvety and rich, the kind that hugs every bite. Season with 2 teaspoons of salt and 1 teaspoon of black pepper. Stir well, lower the heat, and let the filling simmer gently, creamy, fragrant, and full of love. While your golden chicken finishes roasting in the oven. When your chicken is ready, take it out of the oven and let it rest for about 10 minutes. Then transfer it to a cutting board. Remove the lemon, garlic, and rosemary from the cavity. Their job is done, and what a beautiful job they've done. Gently pull the meat apart into bite-sized pieces. There's something so comforting about this step. The warmth of the chicken, the soft crackle of the golden skin. You'll need about 2 cups or 300 grams of shredded chicken. Add the meat right into the pan with the creamy vegetable sauce. Then add 1 cup of frozen peas. Those little bursts of color and sweetness bring the whole dish to life. Mix it well. Finally, chop a bunch of fresh parsley. It adds brightness, a fresh garden aroma that lifts the richness of the sauce. Add it to the pan, and here's my little secret. Sprinkle in 1 tablespoon of sesame seeds. They add a gentle nuttiness that makes each bite special, just a touch of something unexpected. Stir everything together and let it simmer for another 2 to 3 minutes, then turn off the heat. Now, take the pie dough from the fridge and let it rest on the counter for about 10 minutes. This makes it easier to roll. Dust your table with a bit of flour. Roll out the first dough disc into a soft, even circle, starting from the center and moving outward. Don't press too hard. Gentle hands keep the layers flaky and light. Carefully lift the dough and lay it into your pie dish. Now, spoon in the filling. Take your time spreading it evenly. Those tender chicken pieces, the creamy sauce, the colors of the vegetables. It already looks like a promise of something delicious. I always pause at this moment. It's when the dish starts to come to life. Lightly flour your work surface again and roll out the second disc of dough. I can still picture my grandmother doing this. Her hands steady, her movements calm, and that faint hum as she worked. It always felt like she was rolling a little love into every pie. Gently place the dough over the top of the pie. Fold the edges under and pinch lightly to seal. That's our little border, keeping all that goodness safe inside. Make a few small slits on top to let the steam escape as it bakes. Crack 1 egg into a small bowl and whisk it well. Brush it all over the top of the crust. This gives it that golden shine we all love. Then sprinkle just a touch of salt, pepper, and a few more sesame seeds. Place your pie into a preheated oven at 360 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius and bake for about 35 minutes until the crust turns golden and crisp. Take the pie out of the oven and let it rest for a few minutes. Take a sharp knife and slice in gently. You'll hear that soft golden crust crackle ever so slightly. That's the sound of perfection. As the steam escapes, you'll see the creamy filling inside, rich and velvety, with pieces of juicy chicken and colorful vegetables peeking through. It looks like comfort, smells like home, and tastes like pure warmth in every bite. I truly hope it brings the same comfort and joy to your table as it always has to mine. Thank you for cooking with me today. Until next time, happy cooking!